YouTube, this is Chester from STEM APKs. Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to continue where we left off in the last tutorial. As you remember, in the last tutorial, we created this code snippet that allowed us to open the image viewer. And if you remember, we were able to create this image viewer where we were able to open different types of images. We could open JPEGs. We could able to open PNG files. For example, let's do a PNG. And we were also able to open TIFF files, which I mentioned that they were very important, especially if you're doing heavy visualization and you're using multi-layer data, see focal plane, different stacks for like a confocal microscopy, and we were able to also open TIFF files. In this tutorial, as you remember, we did not add the save and save as functionality. You see it's not there. But if we now open the newer version with the save functionality, this is what's going to happen. It's going to open it. It's going to open an image, and it's going to give you the ability to save it. So let's say that I open this image right here, and now this is I believe it was a JPEG. Yes, it's a JPEG. So now let's say that I would like to save the image. If it saves it, it's just gonna save it for whatever it is. But let's say that I want to save it as something else. So instead of a JPEG, now I want to save it as an Earth, and let's call it a PNG file. And now you can see it's giving me the options JPEG, JPG, JPEG, PNG, TIFF, and 3-letter TIFF and 4-letter TIFF. And now it saved it successfully. And now when I open, there it is. That's the new Earth PNG file that we just saved, that we just created. And there it is. So that's the new one. Okay. So that's what we're going to be learning, how to do that, how to add that save functionality to the file directory that we've been working on. And let's just minimize this. And let me close this and show you the directory that I have so far. And this is what we have so far. I mean, the only difference from the other tutorial, from the last tutorial, is this guy right here, is the save Rust file. And we also made some changes to the main RS file. We're gonna now show you what this RS file looks like. And as you can see, it's right there. Save RS, it's right there under the file directory, just in case you've been following along. And now let's look at it more closely. Here we're bringing the image crate, the crate from the state. Is this guy right here. So it's just the struct, the image state struct that we made in the last tutorial. That's all we're doing here. We're bringing from FLTK, we're bringing the prelude, we're bringing frame, and we're also bringing these two you've seen before. But these are new, because this is the alert, just in case that it didn't find the image. It's gonna give you let you know. It's going to alert you that it did not find the image. And if it's saved the image successfully, it's gonna tell you with this message. And this is coming from FLTK. We're also getting this you've seen before. That's where we're doing the reference counting, the image format. And these are the messages that are being created in case that the image was saved successfully. If it did not, it's going to alert, and also alert if it didn't find an image. If you leave everything alone, it's just going to go to save as and whatever format that you're using, That's what that will happen there. And here is the handle save us function. It's very similar to this, but this is the only difference here, that it gives you setting a filter where it's letting you know what types of formats are available. For example, for JPEG, it will allow you for the 3-letter JPEG or the 4-letter JPEG. Same thing with the TIFF, 3-letter TIFF or 4-letter TIFF. They're the same, it's the same, but just depending on some files, it's just they're done differently, but basically they're the same. And then PNG. It's going to show the dialog box to give you the choices of the images. And here is going to, this is the path that is for the save as, just like we have here, but just same thing. And now here is where the is getting integrated with FLTK, and it's getting integrated with the RGB image from FLTK, and it's getting the dimensions and the data, because this is where they're both basically talking to each other, and FLTK is getting the format that it wants to work with. Basically, that's what's happening. For example, for JPEG, it's letting it know that there is a different string extension, so it will handle JPEG 3-letter, or it will handle 4-letter JPEG. Okay, same thing. PNG is just one type, but for TIFF, same thing. It will handle both strings. It will handle the 3-letter string, or it will handle the 4-letter string for TIFF. And here, if it did not find the image, it's gonna let you know, and it will also let you know if there's an unsupported file format. In the main file, we also modified it to make it possible for it to work with this new save functionality. And same thing, we're bringing, you saw that from the last tutorial where we were bringing the modules, menu, state, and utilities directories. Here, same thing, we're letting it know, alert and message, just like we did in the last one. Here, nothing new, nothing has changed from the last tutorial. Here, we always have the app for FLTK to work, and the window, the main window, that is an 800 by 600 coming from FLTK. A menu bar with a menu height. The menu height, if you remember, was 25. And that's the frame that is going to appear below the menu bar, 800 by 600 minus whatever the menu height is. Here, same thing we did in the last tutorial. We added, this is from the last tutorial, so we just added the open functionality, and now we also have the save functionality, the handle save and the handle save as. So basically that's what's going on. That's the only difference in the main file, these two right here. But everything else, you've seen that from the last tutorial. So now when we open it, we already saw what it does. It basically just allows you to save the image. And in the next tutorial, we're going to be adding more functionality. We're going to be populating some of these tabs, because right now we have stubs. We might do some of, I'm trying to keep not overcomplicated too much. So I'm trying to keep it simple, but at the same time give some cool functionalities that you can use for your different applications. But that we'll do in the next tutorial. This is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please click the like box, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with another tutorial. Take care.